Hello and welcome to the AIBA Women's Youth World Boxing Championships 2017. I'm Novi Kapadia along with Mikhail Vaswani at the Karambir Nabin Chandra Bordolo Indoor Stadium, Sarusajai Sports Complex. We had the semi-final lineup.
We have a lot of Indian participation today. Neetu from Haryana will be taking on Ni Yuan, and then of course we have another participation in the third bout. It's Sakshi, and she'll be playing Sena Irie. And then watch out for this match as well between Ella Boot and AGM. It's going to be Australia versus Korea there.
Yes, there's an Indian boxer in the women's light heavyweight, Anupama from Haryana, with Rybak of Russia, very dangerous competitor, Anastasia Rybak. And a good bout to look forward to is also a Pop of Germany against Oritz of United States of America. That should be an outstanding bout also.
Neetu is taking on Yuani.
Ladies and gentlemen, boxers for the bout number 131. In the red corner, in the light fly 45 to 48 kg weight category, representing India, Neetu.
There walks Neetu from Haryana. She is regarded as one of the finest boxers by Mary Com as well. She's a good listener, and she has clearly made a lot of impression early on in her career. She's won gold at the Balkan Youth International Boxing Championship in Bulgaria, gold at the All India Side Tournament as well, and also a bronze in the National Championship 2016. Can she set the tone for another good evening for the Indians? She will be in the red corner.
In the blue corner, in the light fly 45-48 kg category, representing China, Wang Ni.
And coming out now is Yuan Ni of China, all smiles. She's a very graceful boxer, got a unanimous points decision against Shalimova of Ukraine, the dangerous Ukrainian boxer. She has advantage in height and she's a very skillful boxer. So we'll have the short-statured Quicksilver Neetu against this excellent Chinese girl in the blue costume on the far side, Yuan Ni of China. India versus China is always an explosive contest, whether politically or in the sports field. And the referee for today is Bo Campbell of United States of America. Very strict official.
Neetu has a story of her own as well. We'll be discussing that sometime later in the bout.
In the red corner, representing India, Neetu. In the blue corner, representing China, Wang Ni.
Neetu is fresh from her gold medal exploits at the recently concluded Balkan Championship in Bulgaria, and now she wants to win this AIBA Youth Women's World Championship for her father. We're all set for round number 1.
Yes, Neetu taking the initiative. That's delightful to see. She's Quicksilver, Grease Lightning in the ring. Remember, this is the women's light fly, 45 to 48 kilograms category. So both girls very quick on their feet, lightweight, cautious start. But Yuan Ni also southpaw, leads with her left, comes in with her right. She's got a wicked left, Yuan Ni, the dangerous Chinese girl. And there she attacks with a right, neither girl connecting so far. Neetu a bit cautious against Yuan Ni. And Neetu, who's also been coached by Jagdish Singh, the man who helped Vijinder. Neetu getting in the first blow but not really connecting. The first minute has been very cautious in this 3-round bout. Now Yuan Ni comes in with a right jab. Neetu having problems with her helmet. Yuan Ni leading with her left. Neetu trying to counter it with her right. Sensible boxing, both girls keeping their guard low, wanting to come into attack. Yuan Ni taking the initiative now. Neetu coming but misfiring. Not really being able to connect so far. In the lighter weight categories, we see less clinches. Yuan Ni in full cry. Mikhail.
Oh yes, just get a feeling it's more of a defensive approach right now by Neetu to begin with. She's waiting for an opening, but Yuan Ni, yes, a lot of intent in this first few minutes shown by her. There she goes again with that right cross coming in. It's between the southpaw and the orthodox that we are seeing. Once again, there she goes. There once again, Neetu getting one. That was a right cross coming in.
Yes, the right cross coming in, left jab followed by the right cross. So Yuan Ni, a very dangerous competitor, and little advantage in strength also Yuan Ni has. So in the clinches, she gets the better of Neetu. Neetu a bit tentative, the Haryana girl, yet to really make her mark in this round. She's won a gold medal at the Balkan Championships in Bulgaria. And of course her father made so many sacrifices, giving up his job, the Chandigarh Vidhan Sabha employee, for 3 years for his daughter to become a boxer. So this is the ultimate payback. Neetu wants to get a medal, a silver or a gold, for the sake of her family. But a little worried look on her face, again gets a right jab.
Exactly, and she is not really blocking it with her left hand over there. That opening is there. Once again, you can take a look at that.
Yeah, the opening is very clearly there. She's every time getting caught. I'm sure Rafael will talk to her in the second round. We may see a transform Neetu in the second round. But the first round, the Chinese girl has been very dominant, Yuan Ni. Neetu swinging, missing. Large crowd of schoolboys just sitting to our left who are cheering Neetu on. And I think the bell is a bit of a relief for her. You can see Rafael quickly jumping in and trying to talk to her, because I'm sure he's telling her to change tactics.
Oh, she has to, because Yuan Ni has found that weakness in her, and she is making the most of it, and we'll expect a little bit of change this time in her strategy and approach as we look at what really happened in the first round. Again, take a look at that. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. She gets a cross. That was a point for the Chinese counterpart. Again, that right cross coming in. She's not getting in a left hand in time to go and block that.
Yeah, a series of right crosses, right hooks, which Yuan Ni is connecting, some to the face, some to the side of the head. Neetu's taken a bit of a battering, but she's a very courageous young girl from Bhiwani, Dhanana Bhavani. And I'm sure Rafael has explained to her that there should be a shift in tactics in the second round. She has to protect her face.
No, we are just speaking to quite a few boxing enthusiasts and who've spent close quarters with the boxers, and they say that she's a good listener, she's a coach's student, and she's been highly rated by Mary Com as well.
Yes, one of the 6 Haryana boxers in the 10-member Indian
There
contingent.
she gets one. There she gets. That was a very good left punch.
But the long reach of Yuan Ni is proving devastating. She has to be a bit careful. Again, Yuan Ni connects a straight right to the face. The second round, Neetu again looking tentative. This time Yuan Ni misses. Swings, but goes to the back of the head. They get into a clinch. And in the clinch, Neetu comes off second best, because Yuan Ni is much stronger, the Chinese girl. Gets in a punch to the stomach, referee separating them. Bo Campbell of the United States of America.
Neetu's game getting a little predictable here. Easy for the Chinese counterpart to read it. She's continuing with the same game that she played in the first round. You'll quickly see that right glove coming out. Once again, aggression shown. That's the kind of aggression she needs to show. A clinch over there. You can take a look at the coach in the background, Rafael. He's also watching it closely and trying to pass on some inputs.
Yes, Neetu's, even Bhaskar Dutt probably shouting to her in Hindi, but the left jab is coming in frequently. Neetu being cheered on by the young schoolboys over here at the Bordolo Indoor Stadium at Saru Sajai Sports Complex in Guwahati. Better by Neetu as the Chinese girl is retreating. 1 minute 30 seconds left for the end of the second round. Both girls feigning, pretending to throw jabs, now getting into a clinch. Slightly better by Neetu in the second round. Mikhail.
Yuan Ni a little bit more quicker, Novi, in terms of her exchange in punches,
yes,
hand movement.
Yes, I think a little bit quicker. She was tentative in the first round. Now the Chinese girl is missing. That's a good sign for Neetu.
Needs to keep moving. She's stationary, and that's giving the advantage to the Chinese. She needs to keep moving. The bob and heave that you keep talking about.
Yeah, she has to keep bobbing and weaving, that flit like a butterfly, the Muhammad Ali style. Because if she's a standing target, the Chinese girl with her long reach, Yuan Ni, Neetu becomes a sitting target.
Absolutely, and once again the clinch as the referee comes into picture and play. And a little under 40 seconds now. All eyes. There again, the left jab goes straight into Neetu.
Neetu in a spot of trouble over here. Well, she's clever. She took a respite by bending, and the referee gave her. But Yuan Ni is piling on the pressure in the closing 28 seconds. Initial phase of the second round, Neetu seemed to do well, but she's a bit dazed at present. At the end of the second round, Yuan Ni in full cry. The Chinese girl had a unanimous points decision against the tough Ukrainian Shalimova in the quarterfinal. So she's no pushover. A very formidable boxer, Yuan Ni. Swinging with a right, missing. Neetu gets in, but lovely guard. The way Yuan Ni blocked. End of the second round. Neetu in a spot of bother.
Absolutely, Novi. Pretty evident by what's happening right now in the middle out there. Neetu is struggling a little bit. She'll have to be a bit more aggressive. She'll have to have the cover-up game as well. And let's quickly take a look at the second round as well. She had some punches going. That was a good left punch. She came for a hook as well from the other side. But then little slow there. Just take a look at the combination of punches that the Chinese counterpart is bringing in. Once again, she brought the jab down and went for the straight punch.
Yes, she comes in very quick. Neetu started the second round very well, threw in a flurry of punches, but then takes quite a battering over here as she bends, and Yuan Ni ends, well, they're at least aggressive at the end, but Yuan Ni ends very well. Again, Rafael telling her to move her hands quicker. What is indicating that use your eyes. I mean, Rafael gives these very terse instructions.
He told her to watch carefully what she is doing. Sometimes he just got the impression that she may have been lost in that entire process.
Yes, Mikhail. Now I think very crucial round 3. Very crucial round 3, especially for Neetu. And India resounding in all over the stadium. Lots of schoolboys have come and they've started on a fast pace. I think this is also the tactics, Neetu closing down on Yuan Ni, but he's not going to allow it. Bo Campbell, the American referee.
This time going for a jab and then a straight punch. But yes, the crowd getting behind Neetu right now, and she needs all the support. But above that, she needs some punches this time. But once again, she gets a straight punch. Neetu may just be finding things a little difficult.
Not being able to protect herself against the right hand of Yuan Ni.
The cover-up has been poor by Neetu. But look at the energy, Novi. Look at the energy when it comes to Yuan Ni over there. She's not tiring at all. She's still moving around well, and her hands are coming in quickly.
Yes, the same tactics, the leading with the left, then throwing in a right, ducks very well. I mean, Yuan Ni judges very well what Neetu is doing. Well, coach was right. Neetu should judge, look, use her eyes to see what Yuan Ni is doing. So, little over a minute gone in the third round, the decisive third round, before the judges come into action. Both boxers missing, both a little tentative in the center of the ring, circling each other, looking for an opening. Missing Yuan Ni, that's better for Neetu.
She likes to keep that distance, Yuan Ni. She likes that range. And then once again, this is a good attack. Good counter attack by Neetu. All of a sudden, she surprised her opponent and went in with a straight punch.
Yes, and she's being warned, Yuan Ni, not to use her elbow, to box on fairly, but yeah, clever tactics by Neetu. We are into the last minute now, just about the last minute, little over 60 seconds. Yuan Ni missing with her punches.
This time a jab also going in favor of Neetu.
Bo very strict, as I told you, the Bo Campbell shouting stop, doesn't allow any boxing when their boxers have clinched. So the crucial last 40 seconds.
Can Neetu find a few good punches in these last 30 seconds? Once again,
both feigning at present, but that's at the back of the head.
A good punch over there by Neetu once again. She's getting aggressive. Again, the straight punch. Again, across.
They've got into a clinch again in the last 15 seconds. Neetu's had a much better third round. She's judged the tactics much better, not allowing Yuan Ni to counter with the right. Last 10 seconds, Yuan Ni gets in a punch. Neetu ducks very well.
Once again,
And
at the
at
stroke
the
of the bell, that was a very good cross punch. They are delighted. Do we smell an Indian win right now?
Yes, they are delighted. I mean, especially the third round, I think distinctly went Neetu's way. Now it's up to the judges. Moses Makula of Zimbabwe, Pedro Lainez of Spain, Ioanni Madden of France, Nicholas of Greece, and Jennifer Huggins from Canada to come up with the final verdict. What will be the final verdict as Bo Campbell calls both the girls into the ring?
This will be a very close call. Just about waiting for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by split decision in the red corner, representing India,
27, 29, 28, 29, 28. It's a 4-1. When look at their coach, look at the little girl celebrating, and look at the crowd over here.
Yes, Neetu's intelligence has helped her triumph. I think that decisive third round, that is what made the difference. She was extremely intelligent in the way she countered.
Maybe you call this mind over matter. You call this win a mind over matter win.
Yes, certainly. It's exactly because in the beginning Yuan Ni seemed totally dominant, but that is really what made the difference.
Well, if you're just joining us, we've just witnessed a superb win in the first semi-final bout, and now we have the second one lined up. That's coming in between Caitlin Fryers and Zazira Urakbayeva.
for boxers for the bout number 132. In the red corner, in the women's light fly 45 to 48 kg category, representing Kazakhstan, Jazira Urakbayeva.
In walks Kazakhstan's Yazira Urakbayeva in the second semi-final in the women's light flyweight category. Remember, it's the 45 to 48 kg category. Kazakhstan has always produced some fine boxers, and she will be walking in through the red corner. She'll be taking on a very, very good opponent as well, who will be making an entry in some time from now. So far, just one bout finished, and India's Neetu overcoming her opponent, and all eyes will be on the Kazakh player.
In the blue category, in the blue corner, representing Ireland, Kathleen Fryers.
From the blue corner, coming out from the blue corner is Kathleen Fryers, the European 2017 silver medalist. She's from the Immaculate Club, the girl from Belfast, Kathleen Fryers, one of the 3 Irish boxers. Ireland came with a very small contingent, just 3 boxers. Kathleen Phelan lost in the semi-final from Kildare, so she's short of a bronze medal. Can Kathleen Fryers go one step ahead and reach the final? If she does, she'll take on Haryana's pride, Neetu, the Bhiwani girl, in the final. Kathleen Fryers, a European Championship silver medalist. The referee is Maciej Zurgot of Poland, quite a tongue twister of a name. Checking the officials.
No, you got it right,
here.
but 10 on 10 to you. You got that right.
A very difficult name, these Polish names. So he's checking.
In the red corner, representing Kazakhstan, Jazira. corner, representing Ireland, Kathleen Friars.
We're all set for round number 1 between Kazakhstan Zazira Urakbayeva and Ireland's Kathleen Friars. Again, relying on the jabs first up. How effective a jab is in boxing. Those quick 1-1. Once again, looking to go towards the waist and then get that cross coming in on top. Kathleen relying on those punches. This time around, a few jabs from Zazira.
She's got the advantage in height, Jazira Urakbayeva from Kazakhstan, one of the several very impressive Kazakhstan girls.
Friars, she's trying for the hook on both the sides, and in between also trying to get, there I'm talking about the hook on the right side. This time she got it, and she's also looking for the uppercuts as well. The combination of punches that she's bringing out. Once again, a lot of thinking going into a game.
A very short but very powerful girl, Kathleen Friars, though under 48 kilograms, from the Immaculate Club in Dublin, in Belfast, from the Immaculate Club, yes, but connects her right. But I think it's very even, the first round. We are in the last minute of the first round.
Right.
Urakbayeva, Jazira Urakbayeva also prancing around. But Kathleen Friars taking the initiative. She's a very clever boxer.
Absolutely, Novi. More speed and retaliation when it comes to the Irish.
Yes, and Kathleen Friars got an excellent victory in the quarterfinal over the 2015 World Junior bronze medalist Karina Tuvakova. So her confidence is very high, Kathleen Friars. She ducks, you can see there's a determination on her face.
But Novi, Jazira at the same time, the Kazakh boxer. Oh, this time a combination of punches. Just pushing her to the corner over there, towards the ropes. There she gives one. The jab's coming in quickly, and so the counter punch.
They're swaying her lot is Kathleen Friars, but this Jazira gets in a straight right just as the bell rings for the end of round 1. A very even first round. She came back well, Jazira, but I think Kathleen Friars, the Irish girl from Dublin, from Belfast, I keep saying Dublin, from Belfast has edged it a bit.
There you can take a look at it. It began with the Irish boxer just exchanging a lot of punches over there, but she kept an opening on the left, and Jazira capitalized as well, getting in a left hook. A little bit of ducking. I like the way she just bent a little down to go for those punches. But if you take a look at it, both have exchanged equally. Novi?
Yes, I think it's an equal exchange. It'll be very tough for the judges who are going to take a decision on this. The judges over here, Ishan Guli from Turkmenistan, Farzad from Iran, Jeff Cannell from England, Maria Rizzardo from Italy, and Mohammad Besmi from Algeria, as the second round gets underway. And before we go on, we must tell listeners who've tuned in late that Neetu becomes the 4th Indian girl to make it to the final.
Oh yes, and great start, and 2 more Indians still to participate. We have Sakshi coming up next in the 3rd bout of this evening, and then towards the later part as well, we have Anupama also trying for a slot in the final. So we look forward to that. She'll be in the women's light heavy category. That's lined up later. But up next is, of course, Sakshi coming back to this game. It's a very close contest at the moment.
As the Kazakhstan girl circling, trying to get away, using her long reach to advantage against Kathleen Friars. Kathleen Friars very determined, swinging in punches. Lovely high guard, and Kathleen Friars edges it. Purple patch by Kathleen Friars here. Jazira knows she has to make a comeback now.
Exactly, too long a cover up by Jazira there. Just made her a target, and then suddenly she had to retaliate only to stop. But that was a very good moment of punches for Friars.
Yeah, you're right. The high guard creates problem. That's a lovely left jab by Jazira.
Lovely left punch, yes indeed.
She leads with a left, keeps a low guard now because she knows she has to get some points in, swinging at each other.
No, we look at the foot movement of Jazeera in this round compared to the last round. She seems to be moving much more now.
Much more. The coach is belting out instructions. 1 minute 30 seconds left for the midway through the second round. And Jazeera now taking advantage of that long left jab, off her longer reach. There she comes in. Lovely left jab straight to the nose of Caitlin Fryers. I think Jazeera's edging this second round. But it's going to be very close because Caitlin Fryers is a very game fighter, the Belfast girl.
Oh yes, it's been a good comeback by Jazeera. And once again, Fryers, there you go, using that left jab of hers, taking advantage of her height, getting the reach, trying to get to the nose of Fryers. There you can see, once again, trying to get a cover up over there, Fryers. This time, a much more conservative round for Fryers, Zinobi.
Yes, much more conservative. Caitlin Fryers probably dictated the pace in the first round. Now Jazeera, you can see that smile on her face. Okay, come closer, I'll get you with a jab.
This time a good, nice right punch coming into Jazeera. Fryers gets a point for sure.
She's taking advantage of her long reach very effectively as we come to the last 30 seconds of round 2. And the referee indicating that they should box on. Swinging lefts and right, but neither connecting in these last 20 seconds. Even Jazeera now slightly out of range.
It's on this canvas that everything will be decided. Both boxers exchanging punches. A good left hook coming onto Jazeera. Fryers is just picking up right now. Novi, who had the edge in this round?
Really very difficult to predict. I thought Jazeera took the first round, but Jazeera took the second round. Caitlin Fryers took the first round, so it's going to be a very close call for the judges. And anxiously, the three Irish people, Jim Payne, Liam Breton and Anita, these are the three people who are working with the Irish contingent. Now here you can see in all action second round, the highlights.
Exactly, close range punches exchanged in this round. And it all began with Fryers first, but take a look at this comeback. I must say, I'm calling it a comeback is because I'm seeing a different Jazeera on display in the second round. There you get to see again the Irish getting. So it's been quite a few punches on target in this round, Novi.
There have been quite a few punches, certainly. We'll have a lot to say, and there are the two Irish coaches, Jimmy Payne and Liam Breton, instructing their ward.
Looks another split decision contest.
Certainly, there's not going to be a unanimous decision, but let's see what happens in the third round.
3 minutes left. A crucial 3 minutes for both these boxers who've played very well so far. Once again, Jazeera, her height advantage as you mentioned back sometime. Moving around the boxing ring. There you can see that long arm of hers just coming in.
Yes, now Jazeera, she's being stalked. Very clever tactics over here by Caitlin Fryers. They're both swinging at each other. Caitlin Fryers is now chasing Jazeera. Jazeera wants her to come in quicker so that she can use her long reach and get in those jabs. Now Jazeera coming in with a straight left. Misses. Caitlin Fryers, good defense. It's going to be a very close third round. Very tough for the judges to call. Then bobbing, weaving. Good footwork by Jazeera. Urakbayeva. Is she going to be the second Kazakhstan boxer to reach the finals? Jazeera, where she will take on India's Neetu, the Bhiwani girl.
Good check hook there. Just pivoting that leg of hers and throwing the hook to her charging opponent. Very, very good performance this by Jazeera in the final round. I must say it's been a change in tactics by her, and she's realized that it's a height, it's a reach that she needs to use to advantage. This time covering up. Fryers is covering up behind the gloves.
Oh, gets a straight left on the face. This will help her, Jazeera. It will influence the judges. Fryers knows now she has to seize the initiative. The European silver medalist. Jazeera being warned not to hit at the back of the head. Swinging right, missing. Now Jazeera dancing around the ring, twinkling feet.
There goes one more jab. There goes another left hook. And Jazeera has just changed the game completely. A lot of promise in the beginning for Fryers, but Jazeera has been dominating the last two rounds, and a little under a minute left.
Jazeera's on fire with less than a minute left, 45 seconds. She's now dictating the tempo of the match, keeping a low guard, swinging with her right, taking advantage of her reach, keeping a distance, forcing Caitlin Fryers to
that
come
long
close.
jab, Novi. You take a look at the long jab. That's coming to her advantage today, and she's realized the strength. And that has caught Fryers off guard as well. And I like the way she's ducking. She's pivoting well with the legs, and she's moving well with the legs as well. And then going for the punch.
Certainly. She's moving very well. Her footwork is really wonderful. And she, like Neetu, seems a very clever boxer. She's changed her approach from the first round when Caitlin Fryers was using her greater strength. But the ending, we are having a spectacular ending with both boxers swinging punches. Now Jazeera chasing Caitlin Fryers. Caitlin Fryers.
Oh, God, there goes a jab once again. There goes a strong jab by Jazeera.
Caitlin Fryers thinks she's done enough, but we'll await the verdict of the 5 judges, the 5 wise men. Well, there's a woman also involved over here. Jeff Kennel, Maria Rizado, Mohammad Besmi, Ishan Guli and Farzad Sadekpour.
Novi, the girl in the red corner looked in red hot form for me, let me tell you. And all of a sudden, I just get the impression that her body language suggests she may have just pipped ahead of her Irish counterpart.
Well, the 4 wise men and the 1 woman will take a decision. Now, it's up to the referee to see. We have to see whose hand the referee raises. The Polish referee with a tongue twister of a name.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by split decision in the red corner representing Kazakhstan,
as mentioned sometime back, is Jazeera Urakbayeva. 29-28, 29-28, 30-27, 28-29 and 30-27, 4-1. One thought that Fryers was taking things away, but I always sensed a victory for the girl in the red. How delighted is she?
Yes, she's in the superior boxer and it is going to have a tough task someday. We'll be live in
The 2015 Junior World Champion Sakshi Chaudhary in the 54 kg category taking on Sena Irie.
in the red corner in the bantamweight 54 kg category representing Japan, Sena Irie.
And coming out is the tall Japanese girl, Sena Irie. I saw her beat the powerful Polish girl, Daria Puska, in the quarterfinal. It was a split-point decision. The large crowd gathered over here Saturday, a weekend in Guwahati, in the Bordoloi Indoor Stadium, the Sarusajai Sports Complex. And she's going to be a tough competitor, just like Ioanni was for Neetu. Sakshi Chaudhary, of course, is a gold medalist in the 2015 Women's World Youth and Junior Championships.
In the blue corner, representing India, Sakshi.
Who caught the attention of the boxing fraternity when she beat US national champion Yaricel Ramirez in the finals of the AIBA Junior Women's World Championships in 2015. She's fresh from a gold in the Balkan Youth International Boxing Championship, and she also won the 2015 gold in Turkey in the Junior World Championship. She does not really rely on her punches, but watch out for that movement of hers. She's got a very, very good mind in the boxing ring, and all eyes and support will be for her.
And the referee, Ishan Guli, Meretnyazov of Turkmenistan, stern look on his face. He knows he's going to be up against the crowd noise also to try and curb these boxers. As here they go.
In the red corner, representing Japan, Sena Irie. In the blue corner, representing India, Sakshi.
A national champion in her weight category. She's won gold at the Balkan Open in Bulgaria last month. She also has a bronze and a silver medal from exposure tournament in Serbia earlier this year. Just watch out for Sakshi Chaudhary from Bhiwani. And she was trained in her formative years by Jagdish Singh at the Bhiwani Boxing Academy. How big a moment it is for her. She's made a splash in the boxing arena. Can she continue? All right. We call that the B first as Sinairi decides to get aggressive. There they go, trading punches immediately. Quick on their feet, both of them. Sinairi though, just showing that extra charge. Once again, that long range jab of Sakshi.
Sakshi is again a very clever boxer. She was a gold medalist in the 2015 Women's World Youth as well as Junior Championship. Remember, this is the first standalone Women's World Youth Championship at Guwahati. So if Sakshi can get back-to-back gold medalists, she's certainly going to be the pin-up girl of Indian boxing. And she greatly admires Mary Kom and is like Neetu, a thinking boxer, very clever, highly rated by the coaches. A pin-up girl in Guwahati also. You see posters of her and Ankushita Boro all over. But an even first round, the Japanese is also lightning quick.
Exactly. No, I just like the jabs coming out of Sakshi. She's quick with her jabs. But you can see the bob and weave over there. They are moving around.
Yes, Shashi Chopra, Neetu and Sakshi, these are three good thinking boxers. And there's a bright future for them. And Sakshi can move on, you know, the Buenos Aires Youth Olympics. There are four weight categories. Sakshi could be aiming, if she wins a gold medal here, to qualify for that. But a wonderful first round. Both girls on their feet. The crowd cheering Sakshi on. Sakshi getting in her jabs in. This was painful.
Relying more on the jabs, not getting the hooks right now. Not looking at there again. Very quick jab there coming out of Sakshi. Sakshi Chaudhary hails from Haryana. Another Haryanvi who's making it count at the world level. There goes another jab. She's keeping a very, very good eye on opponent. And I must tell you, Novi, there's a lot of method in a game. And I was just speaking to a few boxers and they told me she does not rely much on the big punches, the power punches. She plays the waiting game.
She plays a waiting game and relies on the jabs. Has excellent footwork.
There goes another jab.
Yes, really flits around the ring very well. It's not just the hand speed, it's the way she covers the court is excellent. Doesn't really keep a high guard. But the Japanese girl trying to make a comeback, Sena Iri. We are just over 30 seconds left for the end of the first round. Sakshi getting into some excellent jabs.
Some excellent hooks, yes. There goes again a hook on the left. She's bringing in a great combination and I must say some varied punches coming in from all sides. Mixing it up well, Novi.
Mixing it up well. Did get a bit of a caution from the referee. But it's a fast-paced bout, very entertaining for the crowd over here at the Nobin Chandra Bordoloa Indoor Stadium. Sakshi, this is good thinking. Piling in punches in the stomach, even during the clinch.
That's the end of round number 1. And it's been a round which suggests that Sakshi has planned it well. She had a good measure of her opponent, as her coach Rafael will give her some inputs. We'll quickly take a look at the highlights of the first round. A lot of intent, proactiveness shown by Sinairi, but it was those jabs coming in from Sakshi Chaudhary. There she got one right hit, but then she came back well. Good cover up there by Sinairi, but those quick jabs and to follow that up with another nice right punch.
Yeah, she's edged the first round definitely, I think. She's had the more telling blows and she retreats very quickly. She's a thinker. That is what is. And Rafael again telling her the same, use your eyes. That has been his standing instructions. That watch out for the opponent. And the Japanese girl, I think, in a spot of bother, Sena-Eri. But let's see the second round. Sena-Eri also was a very clever boxer and is equally quick. So, two evenly matched boxers.
Absolutely. And this round will be very decisive. Let's see if Rafael's words can translate into action over here. And if Sakshi Get some good straight hits. There you go, she's got the advantage. She's pushed her to the corner and she goes in for the left punch. Very, very good attack that. What a shot that, going straight with the left punch.
Yes, but the referee didn't like it because it was, with the side of the hand, and that caused a bit of a problem. He wasn't very pleased with it, but it did upset her rhythm a bit. Sena Eri of Japan. Sakshi takes a bit of a blow here. Sena Eri having a much better second round.
4 Indians already in the finals of the AIBA Women's Youth World Championship 2017. Can she be finalist number 5 from India? Another 6 minutes will decide that. But at the moment, she's just started to add more variety to her punches, looking for that hook.
You're dead right, Mikhail. It's not just the jab now. She's swinging in with a right hook. We all said Sakshi Chaudhary is a very clever boxer. And Sena Eri knows she's got a fight on her hands. See, the credit thing, what we have to give Rafael and Bhaskar Dutt credit is that is this a standing count? No, they box on. That, the confidence level has risen amongst the girls. The intensive training, they are no more overawed by Chinese and Japanese girls.
Let's give credit to Rafael, their new coach. He's a new coach, there are new ideas, and there's newfound belief today in women's boxing. Of course, they have Mary Kom to look up to, but these young girls are really putting up a brave fight and making it count at the highest level. Meanwhile, Sakshi Chaudhary, look at that energy. She's still moving fast. A little under a minute left.
Yes, little under a minute left. Now Sena Eri, she knows she has to make a comeback. Sakshi Chaudhary circles the ring very well. That is what I really like about her boxing. The use and that determined look on her face.
Another point has to go in favor of Sakshi. Her punches and her jabs, well directed, straight into the nose as she gets the hooks as well.
She's getting the hooks in, forcing Sena Eri to have a high guard. Sakshi swinging and missing over here in the last 30 seconds of the second round.
And avoiding well as well. It's very nice to see her avoiding the punches. She's high on energy right now, higher intensity.
Sena Eri not getting a range. Though she's slightly taller, but she's not getting a range because of Sakshi's clever boxing skills. She's just being forced to hit at the back of the head, which is not going to count. Sakshi very cleverly seemed to move away, but came into attack.
Sakshi has taken control, and on the separation at the clinch, once again, she sees advantage. I'm telling you, this round has been Sakshi all over. Sakshi Chaudhary has put up a very brave fight, and you can take a look at the coach Rafael as well. I'm sure he'll be pleased with his performance.
Yes, certainly Rafael and Bhaskar Dutt and the others have trained these girls very well. The whole contingent has done an excellent job.
No, we credit also to the Boxing Federation of India to encourage and provide all the infrastructure, resources, and give them the right opportunities and push them forward. Meanwhile, I'll look at the highlights and just see the domination level in this round by Sakshi. Novi, she brought in the hooks this time. If it was only the jab in the first round, she brought in the hooks, and there were some very close range punches exchanged, but it was the speed of Sakshi each time. And the one after the jab, she brought that right hook. Of course, there the Japanese getting one as well, but this was punches being traded on both sides as Rafael gives a last few second inputs.
Yes, certainly last inputs by Rafael. And also we have to, the physio, Preeti Dabas, who's worked with these girls and kept them very fit. But it's the determination of these girls. They have a bright future. As we said, there are 4 Indian girls in the final. Can they go one better than 2015 when Sakshi, Savita and Mandeep Kaur Sandhu won gold medals? Sakshi again starting very well in the third round.
No, with the height advantage coming in favor this time for Sakshi. And she's also, her long hands, if you take a look at that, reach is just very good. And her jabs also have the power, which is just adding that extra bit of push and keeping the opponent off guard each time she's getting jabbed on her face.
Yes, certainly, I fully agree with you. And Sena Eri is struggling a bit, keeping a high guard, not coming, Sakshi is moving away, not coming within the range of Sena Eri's punches. I think it's been a very skillful display by Sakshi, one of the best displays by an Indian boxer. And she's extremely popular, very media friendly, very expressive, and that's why you see her posters all over Guwahati. I mean, this is the future of Indian boxing, as you rightly said, inspired by Mary Kom and the movie on Mary Kom, the biopic on Mary Kom's London Olympic bronze medal.
Oh yes, and it's so nice to see a poster all over Guwahati. Once again, this is A brilliant performance there. The towel has been thrown in. What's really happened?
Yes, the towel has been thrown in. So this is the second successive technical knockout for Sakshi. In the quarter-final, she beat Xia Lu of China. Overcoming a Chinese girl is very difficult. Over here, the Japanese girl got a battering, and Sakshi has won on a technical knockout. Referee stops contest. Referee has stopped the contest second successive time. So Sakshi will enter the final oozing with confidence. And in the final, she'll meet the winner of the next bout between Ivy Jane Smith of England and Isameri Aquino of United States of America. This is just a formality. There's no need for the judges. Referee stops contest. You can see the haggard look on Sena Eri.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by abandoned in the blue corner, representing India,
There, and she's just dominated in style, and much to the delight of all the fans who've come in at the Sarojai Sports Complex at the Naveen Chandra Bordolai Stadium. She is ecstatic, and this has been a win of very high proportions, and that hug by a coach tells the story.
Yes, you can see all the Indian girls, they first go straight into Rafael's arms. You know, that shows how much confidence and love they have for him.
No, we look at the energy over there. She's not tired. She's not panting. Look at the swag in her walk.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this was a much easier bout for her than against the Chinese girl.
We witnessed a bout that clearly proved India's domination in this AIBA Women's Youth World Boxing Championship as we get ready for the next bout between Ivy Jane Smith and Isameri Aquino.
for boxers of bout 134. In the red corner, in the bantamweight 54 kg category, representing England, Ivy Jane Smith.
It's time to welcome England's Ivy Jane Smith. Can she book her date with Sakshi in the finals of the women's bantam 54 kg category? She's up against a very fine opponent from USA, but all eyes will be on the red corner as she makes her way to storm into the final. This has been a wonderful start as far as India is concerned. Both the two Indians stormed their way into the finals, and now this showdown between England and USA will be another exciting contest.
In the blue corner, representing the United States of America, Isameri Aquino.
And coming into the ring is Isameri Aquino. Isameri is part of Mexican, part Puerto Rican, a college track and cross country runner, captain of our college team, and the 2015-16 US Junior Olympic national champion. So it's England versus USA. You can see the American girls cheering her on. Isameri, a very popular boxer in USA, and it's her strength and footwork which has enabled her become a world-class boxer. Her sights are also on the Olympics. The referee from Spain, Juan Rodriguez Tejera. Juan Rodriguez Tejera. And we'll see who will be fighting, which one of these girls will be fighting Sakshi, the fifth Indian girl in the final.
In the red corner, representing England, Ivy Jane Smith. In the blue corner, representing the United States of America, Isameri Aquino.
All eyes on Isamiri Aquino, who started boxing at the age of 5, more out of her father's wish to help her learn to protect herself from bullies. And today she's at the world stage, making a name for herself and her country as well. England.
Well, two evenly matched girls because both roughly have the same height. If Isamiri Aquino, who as you said started at the age of 5 to avoid getting bullied uh, over here, she has to take the initiative against Ivy Jane. She's probably has slightly stronger, but both two tall, well-built girls. And as we continue commentary, Sakshi is being felicitated behind us. And it's good to see Gurbakh Singh Sandhu also there, the former national coach, and the boxing officials of the newly formed Boxing Federation of India. Sakshi really extremely popular, but here a very even start. Neither girl has taken the initiative. Isamiri or Ivy Jane. Ivy Jane Smith in red from England. Isamiri, the Mexican Puerto Rican, who's quite a versatile sportswoman, a college track and cross country runner. And we got the full support of our parents. Yeah, Ivy Jane, European Championship 2015, bronze medalist, so she has got rich pedigree also. Isamiri is a 2016 US Junior Olympic champion. So two very highly rated girls, Mikhail, and a very even contest. Very little to choose between them. Isamiri, I think, taking a slight initiative as Ivy Jane is coming back, not getting the range in her jabs, not finding the right hooks. Both have started cautiously. Isamiri coming in, getting an occasional left hook in, but very little to impress the judges.
Absolutely. You'll have to watch out for Isamiri's footwork. That's because she believes her strength is the fancy footwork that helps her to weave in and out of troubles. And if not for boxing, clearly, as you mentioned some time back, it would have been cross-country running. But at the moment, she'll be hoping she could land some good punches down the line over there. Once again, you can see that jab coming out. One looks more conservative, I must say. Isamiri looks the more proactive boxer at the moment. Ivy Jane just relying on that cover-up, just trying to. Both have a very high guard. At least Isamiri for the moment. Once again giving the charge.
Well, we've got an English girl in the final already, Georgia O'Connor, in the women's middleweight. Will Ivy Jane join them, or will we have an American girl in the final? It'll be the first final for an American girl. Of course, we have another American girl later on. She's coming back, the European bronze medalist in 2015. At the bell, I think very even first round.
Some instructions once again dished out by the coaches to their respective boxers. We'll take a look at the first round. As you mentioned, it looked quite an even contest. Not much of exchanges there. But of course, in the red that we are talking about is Ivy Jane, and she had some punches going. No, we just got the impression that Ivy Jane in the beginning had a few punches directed straight. She came in with the left and right continuously.
But both girls boxing from a distance, not really coming in close. They're both wary of each other, very respectful. And you're getting instructions from the American coach, being told to bob and weave a bit more. Isamiri Aquino, the English coach also. I think it's a very even first round between Ivy Jane Smith and Isamiri Aquino. And the winner, of course, takes on Sakshi in the final. This is the women's bantamweight, under 54 kilograms category. We've been 5 Indian girls now in the fray. Can we better the record where we got 3 gold medals last time? But as I keep saying, this is the first standalone Women's World Youth Championship of AIBA, round 2.
And we'll see some more aggression now. And USA this time decides that they'll take things.
Yes, being warned over here, Isamiri Aquino, to box straight and not use the side of her hand. The referee keeping a hawk-like watch on these on this bout. The referee, Juan Rodriguez of Spain. Now, I think she's a little quicker now, the Esameri Aquino, but gets a slight slip somewhat. It's not really a blow. But she's taking the initiative after the first round of the round 2, after the first minute of round 2. But good defensive work by Ivy Jane. She comes in with a left hook, defends well, so I think it's going to be very even, very difficult to choose.
She's watching her opponent really well. I must say, Ivy Jane. Ivy Jane is watching Izameri. There you go again. Even though you look at Izameri, who's trying to be more aggressive, it's Ivy Jane who's just absorbing the condition very well. Again, maintaining an intense visual over there. Waiting for that opportunity to land that hook from either sides. Preferably there goes the straight again, straight punch. Again looking for that left hook.
Yeah, going for the left jab. Isameri trying to take the initiative in the second round, which should favor with the 5 judges. But also Ivy Jane is that way. Her defensive work is very good. Her footwork is good. She's a sound technical boxer. Ivy Jane Smith, the English girl. Bobbing, weaving. But Isamira, instructions being belted out by both the American and the English corners. Just 52 seconds left. The pace of the bout picks up. The tempo increases. This is some exciting boxing on
there goes a nice left jab by Ivy Jane. Once again, the jabs coming out of Izameri. She's just, each time she's going in, she's bending as well, just to avoid that counter punch. But good movement. Novi, good foot movement there, I must say.
Yeah, Ivy Jane now keeping a low guard, tempting the American boxer in and then retaliating with quick jabs. So having a very good second round, I think. Ivy Jane Smith, the English girl, the European Championship bronze medalist a couple of years ago.
Into this.
There's a referee who's very strict, doesn't allow the clinches for long. You see some referees allow the girls to clinch. He breaks it up. At the bell, I think Ivy Jane edged the second round.
Ivy Jane clearly looked in control when she was avoiding the punches coming at her, and she also found openings each time. So it's a good contest this between England versus USA. There you can take a look at it. The more aggressive Isameri out there, but I just like the way Ivy Jane brought back herself and got those counter punches from both corners. She got the hooks coming in well. And she stood tall. She kept standing tall and had a good eye on her opponent as well.
She's kept her composure very well. That's to her credit. And finished very strongly in the second round, which would influence the 5 judges who are from China. Maxim Soleimani from Australia, Johnny Madden from France, Fuad Aslanov from Azerbaijan, and the Algerian Mohammad Besmi.
Final round of this bout. In the women's bantamweight 54 kg category, it's USA versus England. Once again, it's USA. It's Izameri who's starting off, but looking for the hooks is Ivy Jane from England. Prancing around the boxing ring. Maintaining a distance between them, not really coming close. Again, this time around Ivy Jane just trying to go straighter.
Well, you can see the English camp. One can hear the English camp saying, come on Ivy, move more. Because she's needlessly conceded the initiative to Ismeri Aquino. Ismeri Aquino has been quite dominant in the first minute of the third round. Chasing Ivy all over the ring. Throwing in punches, not connecting a few. But this will influence the judges. Now Ivy tempting her to come in and then trying to go in with jabs. But it's not working as it did in the second round. Ivy Jane will have to rethink, because Isameri is running away with the third round. She's being very dominant. Though Ivy has good defensive technique. Here she's wrestling her opponent. And the referee separates them immediately. We are in the decisive round 3. Just 1 minute, well, a little over 1 minute 30 seconds left. The English camp belting out instructions, telling Ivy to punch on.
It's the speed of Isameri versus the kind of, I would say, calmness that Ivy Jane is trying to bring in. But as you said, Isa Mary has probably had some good moments in this bout, in this round rather. Again, Isa Mary from USA over there, looking to go over the straight punch, and she gets the jab as well. She's come back well in this round, Novi.
She's come back excellently in this round. I think this round is all Isa Mary Aquino, the Mexican Puerto Rican. There she gets a left jab, left hook to the side, straight left jab to Ivy Jane's stomach, a lovely right hook to her chin. I mean, this round is all the way to the American girl. Is this going to influence the judges? She's showing
Novi,
her stamina, the cross-country runner.
Exactly, and Novi, I must tell you that Isa Mary has brought the check hook very well. She's pivoted that leg of hers, and then she's brought the left hook come from the corner. She's clearly taken this round. Another very close contest.
Yeah, she's an aggressive, gutsy boxer, going all out, the crowd at their feet. Both think they've done enough to have won it. And
both corners celebrating.
Both corners celebrating, but it is going to be very close, because Isa Mary definitely at the edge in the third round. Ivy Jane, will she be the second English girl to make it to the final after Georgia O'Connor, or is Isa Mary Aquino going to be the first American girl? We'll know in a couple of seconds whose hand is raised by the referee, Juan Rodriguez of Spain.
It's been a very good contest of skill, strength, I must tell you, and speed as well. All these three attributes coming in handy for both. If USA had the speed, I must tell you that England had.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by split points decision in the red corner, representing England,
Isa Mary had the strength, then Ivy Jane had the skill. 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, 29-28, 28-29, 4-1. Winner on points. Is a split decision going in favor of England. She may have looked the more conservative of the two boxers, but yes, she brought in all the sensibilities to pull off a very good win, Novi.
English boxer in the final after Georgia O'Connor. I think her third round, though she was being chased and harried, excellent defensive work.
the boxers for bout number 135. In the red corner, in the lightweight 60 kg category, representing Australia, Ella Booth.
In comes Australian Ella Booth. This is the women's lightweight 68 kg category. She is the only Australian right now in today's semi-final bouts that we are seeing. So can she keep herself in the fray for the finals? All eyes will be on her. If she goes on to win, she'll be the first finalist in this category. Ella Booth for you will be in the red corner.
In the blue corner, representing Korea, Izzy Im.
And there she comes out, the pocket dynamite, IGM of Korea, short-statured but with explosive speed in the women's lightweight under 60 kilograms category. She beat Pui of Mizoram in the preliminary round. In the quarterfinal, got the better of the highly rated Estrada of United States of America. So this should be a battle royal. IGM, the highly rated Korean girl, very quick, very gutsy, never gives up. And you can see her jumping, prancing about the ring. She's up against a remarkable Australian, Ella Booth. referee Farzad Sadekpour of Iran.
In the red corner, representing Australia, Ella Booth. In the blue corner, representing Korea, Az Im.
So the bout to begin, the Commonwealth Youth Champion, there she is, Ella Booth, at the Bahamas in the Youth Commonwealth Games held in July 19th to 23rd this year. She will be up against this highly rated Korean. Shaking hands with the official is the experienced Iranian official, the Iranian official Farzad, explaining to both the young girls that it's to be boxing and not grappling. But Ella Booth is lightning quick. This will be a very fast-paced bout, Mikhail, because both the girls are lightning quick. I've seen IGM. It's her sheer speed. And Ella Booth, there she comes out. She's grease lightning. IGM also will retaliate. And the girl from Queensland, Ella Booth, it reminds me of Ricky Ponting batting. Non-stop footwork, excellent aggression. She was a black dan at karate before switching to boxing. And in her first 12 bouts, she was unbeaten. She's a highly rated Australian boxer, already a celebrity down under. But IGM is no pushover. She never accepts defeats. The taller Pui of Mizoram, India's boxer, tried battering her with jab, but IGM ducked in and got blows. Then against Estrada of USA, again who was stronger than her. So now let's see. Will there be an upset? Ella Booth is one of the favourites in this championship.
You were right, Novi. We talk about footwork. Ella Booth clearly is bringing in so much of variety in that footwork of hers. She's pivoting the leg, then she's going down completely. What IGM, no pushover right now. Close range punches, it's a combination going on. A lot of infighting there. Both moving fast in the ring. Once again clinching, but good technique there. Just being warned by the referee.
You see, the advantage IGM has because of shorter height, when she ducks, it's very difficult to reach a target. Ella Booth is hitting at the back of her head. The referee Farzad is very strict. He wants them to box on.
The jab and the hook is what the Australian is relying on. Once again, trading punches in the waist region. Look at that. It's a pretty understood game right now. There you go.
IGM punching in the stomach. She is a very clever boxer also. She's seeing Ella Booth is advancing. So she can't reach her face. She's getting blows into the stomach. She'll pick up points. IGM fighting very courageously. 55 minutes left in the end of the first round. She's not allowing Ella Booth any range. Are we going to see an upset? Is the Commonwealth Games youth champion also going to get eliminated? We've seen some great champions. Heaven Destiny Garcia of USA losing. Chesley Heinen of Netherlands losing. Fatia Baimisal, unbeaten European champion for 2 years, also losing. Over here, IGM, is it going to be an upset?
The moment IGM has clearly caught her opponent off guard. And you can see that in this bout as Ella Booth has not been allowed to come close to her. It's only the clinch, or she's maintaining that distance. Once again, she pushes back, not allowing that long range punches come from the Australian counterpart. Once again, the clinch, and expect her to quickly push back as she's trying to trade punches into her stomach. Novi, very, very good display by IGM.
Excellent display, not just very good, I think excellent. I mean, the Australian coach, I'm sure, is instructing his ward that, she thought, what happens is, I think, people underestimate IGM because she seems so short-statured. And now you see, Ella Booth went into the initiative, but IGM, is grease lightning, and she comes back. And that hand speed of hers is absolutely remarkable. She keeps on swaying and ducks in so the opponent doesn't get a target to hit. And Ella Boot is struggling.
Novi,
Ella Boot is holding
she's
on.
bringing in two types of games. One is the extra defensive one, and suddenly the extra offensive one as well. And probably that may have also caught the Australian off guard. I saw two sides of a game this time while boxing. In the beginning, you saw she just kept moving, pushing back, and then suddenly she went with those counter punches.
Certainly, I mean, Ella Boot has a mountain to climb in the second round. It's not going to be easy for this highly rated Australian. Born in Essex, moved to Australia when she was 7 years old. Her father is from East London. But Ella Boot is a formidable competitor, and she is looking. She was a favourite for the gold medal. Now here she comes in, ducking, bobbing, weaving. It's a remarkable. It's a high intensity bout. It's some excellent boxing, Mikhail.
Yes, and just take a look at IGM once again. Trading close range punches. But this time, oh, she gets a left jab. The Australian gets a left jab, straight one. Very good timing this by the Korean. IGM is playing the patient game. Meanwhile, Ella Boot has just stepped up a little bit, trying to get those straight punches, but she's losing direction once again. Two back-to-back punches by the Korean. A hook, but very nicely ducked there by the Australian. Again going for the stomach, IGM. She's mixing it up well, just keeping her opponent thinking.
Yes, Ella Boot it's an uphill task now, because even in the second round, IGM is continuing with relentless determination and rhythm. Ella Boot now chasing the opponent, but not being able to land blows because IGM sways away, ducks, endless energy, very good footwork, and closes in very quickly, gets into a clinch. Well, Ella Boot now landing some jabs in the stomach, but she's not really hurting IGM, not forcing IGM away. Ella Boot taking the initiative, but it's going to be very, very close. The third round is going to be very important. Of course, there's 1 minute 18 seconds left for the second round. The Queensland girl really has a fight on her hands. She had it quite easy earlier. Yes.
Again, she looked for that straight punch, but missing it completely. That's been the story so far for Ella Boot. And when it comes to IGM, she's just been very alert and kept an eye on an opponent. Kept a high guard. Look, once again, that jab coming out, that punch coming out.
See, the winner here takes on the winner of the next bout, Vittoria Di Carlo of Italy and Jansaya Baltabekova of Kazakhstan, who could become the third Kazakh girl to enter the final.
Meanwhile, just the right time, Novi, to quickly remind our viewers that as many as 5 Indians have made it to the finals, and they will be taking center stage.
5 Indian girls. Will it be India's day? Of course, there are also 5 Russian girls in the final. So it will be a battle royals. The Kazakhstan girls doing very well. 2 English girls in the final. But over here, the favourite Ella Boot is struggling. She's not making any impact on IGM. That is the difference at the bell in the second round. It's a closer second round, but I think so far the decision, the referee, the points could go in favour of IGM.
It's been a thinking boxer in IGM. She's understood the strength and the weakness of her opponent, and she's altered her game accordingly. Once again, mixing it very well. I must tell you, there's been caution, there's also been aggression, and she's also tried a lot with the punches in the stomach, only to find an opening on top. And Ella Boot, this time in this round, Novi looked once again there, you could see, but that didn't come properly from the glove of IGM.
See, Ella Boot shows greater intensity in the second round, but IGM, what you normally think short height is a disadvantage, IGM makes it into an advantage by ducking and avoiding. There we have Gurbakh Singh Sandhu and the former national coach. Well, the vital third round. Can the Queensland girl make a comeback, or will IGM, Korea's pride and joy, and one of the finds of this AIBA Women's Youth World Championship, will she make the final? Keeping a high guard, Ella Boot, who loves to go all out into attack, but she's wary of IGM. She can't let IGM take away more points. Ella Boot has to be more aggressive.
IG has defended very well, must admit, Novi, and that's changed even Ella Boot's game. But this time, once again, as you mentioned, the high guard, she's been more aggressive, and she's looked for the jabs and the crosses as well. This time a left hook coming into play. She's moving quick. She's trying to push IGM into a corner.
Yes,
The punches
you're
in the
right.
stomach.
That's been her technique to force IGM into a corner, and then Ella Booth's relentless hand speed will enable her to pick up points. The third round is very important. It creates an impression on the judges, the 5 judges.
But Novi, each time Ella Boot has tried to trade punches, IGM has very smartly pushed behind. Just to push behind. Just take a look at, she's using a lot of mind, IGM. And sometimes it's not about the height, it's not about, your physicality. It's all about how you use your mind and understand the opponent as well.
It certainly is, and again the same tactics by IGM. Swaying, ducking, she knows
Pushing
she
back.
probably has done enough, so she's keeping her distance now. Ella Boot has to take the initiative. Ella Boot with 1 minute 23 seconds left. Does this seem there's an upset on the cards? Ella Boot just not being able to land in decisive blows. In a previous round she overwhelmed her opponents, but now Ella Boot struggling against this pocket dynamite from Korea. She's really grease lightning on the ring. And
Look at the way she's
tremendous
ducking. This is the
footwork.
Make no mistake, this is the third round. You run out of steam by the end of it, but IGM's speed has to be complimented over here. Look at her footwork over there. Again, she's moving behind just to avoid the long range punches, the straight punches coming, and then the clinch there, and she moves out.
Yes, she moves away from the range. When she comes in close, she ducks very well. She's got tremendous hand speed, tremendous speed on her feet. And Ella Boot struggling, Ella Boot not being able to take any initiative. And a highly rated Australian boxer. In trouble now, 20 seconds left. The judges are going to have a major decision to make over here. Amur Abdarreem of Morocco, Wilfredo of Cuba, Natalia of Kazakhstan, Jeff Cannell of England. Again a standing count, and USA's Bo Campbell. The last few seconds, Mikhail. Can Ella Boot do something, or can IGM hold on? It's been a delightful bout to watch. Non-stop action. Well, she hit it after the bell, so that's not going to count. And a remarkable thing also, she doesn't display any emotion, IGM. Is she hurt? Is she struggling? We don't see any of that.
And both corners as well, very conservative. I just get the impression that IGM and her team would just be understanding a few things now about this performance of hers. She may have just done a little bit better than her counterpart in the red corner, but very hard to call, and we'll have to wait for the judges right now.
Yeah, and Ella Boot doesn't look as confident. When our previous bout, I used to see her striding into the center of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner representing Korea,
IGM 28-29, 27-30, 28-29, 27-30, 27-30. She made the most of all the rounds, and that's why she's a winner, chosen unanimously as well. And this means she makes it to the finals of the women's lightweight 60 kg category over there. That's IGM from Korea, and this is a good performance by her. She was tentative to begin with. She brought in a lot of sensibilities, and her skill and smartness outclassed Ella Boot of Australia as well. Very good contest that we saw.